This call is being recorded.
Welcome to the artwork of CP, everyone. Today we are discussing number one, what we want for Christmas. Number two, what we're doing for Christmas. Now, quick programming announcement. I have a house guest / cat. The cat came with my house guest, aka my stepsister and house guest and boyfriends and cats. So if you guys hear the cat in the background, don't mind it. As I told you, he's a diva and he knows it and he's spoiled. Spoiled, that cat. So if he makes noise in the background, don't mind him. He's just being him. And I may have to excuse myself to literally say, go be you to this cat to get him to quit making noise. But we'll see. We'll see what this cat decides to do. But as long as I have peace and quiet, we might as well get going. So, I am going to start with, so I don't sound like I don't want every gift on planet, because people that know me really, really well, and you've heard me mention this before. You've heard me mention there is a certain test you can take, as it's called the love languages test. And it's not about relationship love languages, it's used for anyone. And so I'm not the biggest gift receiver on the planet. I mean, I like gifts, don't get me wrong, but my love language is acts of service, believe it or not. We're not, and you guys have heard me mention this before, we're not just talking about me doing acts of service for other people. We're talking about acts of service in general, acts of service towards me, acts of service towards me doing acts of service towards everyone else, me giving people time and attention, me, all that drill. So I am going, my number one thing right now is to get coronavirus over with. Over with. No more of this world pandemic. Because the reason why I want coronavirus over with as my number one gift for Christmas is not only has it devastated a lot of people worldwide, it's put the kibosh on everything that we're all used to doing, including myself. And considering I am going down to a open state, which is definitely not Colorado. Colorado is closed, but Florida seems to be open. And because I know, it's because you can get outside a lot more, and they say dealing with COVID is easier when you're outside, when you're not in close, tight quarters like you are up here. So that's number one. Number two, and my BFF knows this, by the way, because I emailed her. I've been watching the videos about this particular gift. I've been watching videos about this particular thing, and she knows I'm an Apple toy junkie when it comes down to it, she is too. So number two, I really, 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 really want the new Apple headphones, the over the ear headphones, not the earbuds, because I have those. I have those. Thank you, Beatrice. I have those, and they're really great. But I really, 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 really want over the ear headphones because I am going to be using them in my office and trying to zone everyone out. And I also really, really want, and this is probably a next year gift. This is probably a next year gift when I when I move and get a new office that's all my own, that will stay my office. And I really, really want one of those portable smart speakers and to hook my iPhone up to. And I really, really want one because those portable smart speakers are wonderful. Number two, they're Bluetooth. Number three, I have, for those of you that don't know me and my story really well, I have been exposed to music all my life. So for me not to have music in my office, either I'm really, really sick or there's something wrong with me. And it's so funny because I tend to zone people out with music or with some sort of audio. And people have been in this house and told me, could you please turn the music off so I could talk to you? And when music is deep in your soul, music is deep in your soul. And so I really, really I really, really want either Apple headphones or a smart speaker because I just love, 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 love music. And I really want clothes. I'm also clothes when it comes down to it. I really want clothes and I really want clothes but if I don't get all that stuff and I just get my number one, which is coronavirus being over, I'll be happy as clam because I'll be the happiest kid on the planet because I feel like the coronavirus aspect needs to get a handle on itself and we need to go back to daily life. We need to go back to hugging people and we need to go back to seeing people and not over Zoom, not social distancing, not we need to go back to every which way. And now I think next week we're going to New Year's resolutions. And then next week we're going to do we're going to do next week New Year's resolutions for 2020. And we're going to do why I'm not scared about moving, why I'm not scared about moving. And you would think, okay, Winna's not scared about doing the cross country move by herself. No, No, I'm not. I'm not. And that's partially having to do with coronavirus because I know I've been home for 5 months now, and this will be the first time I get to travel. Now, granted, I'm doing it via vehicle. I'm not getting on a plane. We're not that brave yet, but this will be the first massive road trip I will take in 2021. Yeah, and then we may have to fly back up here but that will be only on special occasions. But this is the first massive road trip I am planning, and there's going to be one other individual driving me down who happens to be my second BFF, who knows my first BFF. Thank you very much. And it's just going to be her and I, and she's offered to do this, and she really wants to escort me down. And this is, in all the years we've been working together / friends, this is the first year that we have done a road trip together. We're usually flying buddies. Well, we're usually not drive across country buddies. So and I'll see what happens in May with COVID. But right now, things are looking good. And with the vaccine, things are looking better. Now, I really want technology. I really want clothes. But if I don't get those things underneath my Christmas tree, and if I get the number one thing on my list, I will be happy as Glam because I am not the type that says gifts, 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 gifts. I am the type that wants to spend time with people. I want to spend time giving of myself, and I want to spend time just with people and with people in general. So that's why I want my number one thing is I want coronavirus to be over because that will bring people back in my life. That will bring people back into my life. And I don't care whether it's my BFF and we're standing at Disney World, and I with Mickey and Minnie and between us, I without mask. I don't care, but I just want this whole world pandemic to be over with, and so I will after we do New Year's resolutions next week, I will explain to you guys what my temporary plan is and what why I'm not scared about doing a cross country move. And so and that's going to be interesting for you guys because now the question has come up as to say, well, will you get help down there? You have cerebral palsy. You must be lining up help. And the fact of the matter is, I am. But I'm going to explain to you my temporary plan. And it may be a permanent plan due to things mix up. So if I don't get technology or clothes and get coronavirus to go away, that will make me the happiest person on the planet. Now, Danielle, I'm going to hand it over to you to say what you want, and then we're going to talk about what we're actually doing for Christmas. You say that again because you might feel good. Say
number one.
you want number one as well.
Two.
Number one.
Two.
No, you followed. You want number one and number two. You followed exactly by lead. Okay, okay. You want technology as much as I do. Okay, so, and close. So you followed by lead. See, okay. She wants number one, and if you. And she wants number two, and she wants number three. That's all she wants. Yeah, but you followed right in my way. I did that. I put number one as number one because I didn't want you guys to think, oh, Win and Danielle sound so, and I'm just gonna be blunt here because it's the only word I can come up with, so self-centered and thinking that Christmas is about the gifts. No, Christmas is more about the acts of service than anything else. And so, yeah, she wants number one, number two, number three. And so she just followed. Basically, that's what she did. She just followed my lead. She wants technology, she wants motivated, real ways, number one, and then she wants clothes. But that's yes, and yeah, but that's pretty much all we want. Now, what we are doing for Christmas is that my stepsister, who is now living, who's now living with me. No, like, no, long thing. My stepsister, who's now up here, will be up here all next week, including Christmas, and I think that my aunt and uncle are coming over. I mean, I don't know. I don't know yet because I don't know. As I said to you guys, we didn't see them at Thanksgiving due to people were flying back and flying back and forth, and with COVID and with everything else. So I don't know if they're coming over. I know it's gonna be my stepmom, myself, and it's going to be my stepsister. I know that for a fact, and I don't know who else is showing up. But as the CDC says, you got to be careful now how many people you actually have. And it's like, okay, that's another reason why I'm going to open state. That's another reason why I'm going to open state, because I'm so over following the CDC guidelines. I am so over following the CDC guidelines, and maybe it's next year's, which I want palm trees that don't bend with the amount of snow we have. Thank you very much. Hey, no. Maybe it's next year's list. Maybe if I add an extra gift on my Christmas list. Maybe it will turn into a real possibility. But I am doing it. It's a real possibility. I just have to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So as I said, I think my aunt and uncle are coming over. I don't know. I don't know because the CDC guidelines have now said be careful literally be careful what you wish for. And the CDC guidelines have now said be careful how many people you have. And it's like, okay, great.
No.
Now yeah. So anyway, so Danielle, what are you doing for Christmas?
No. 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 Steve. How?
Well,
Not be so written with there. Yeah.
well, at least you're going to your mom's house, and yeah, as I said, we gotta be careful this year. Like,
Yeah.
can we just get 2020 over with?
No.
Can we just,
No.
whoa, can we just get 2020 over with and just be over and done and let move in peace?
Yeah.
Ugh, I want beach. I want beach. I keep seeing you guys on YouTube, and my stepmom would actually have an interesting conversation with me. I keep seeing palm trees with Christmas lights, and that's all I want. That's all I want. I want palm trees, beach, and I'm so over this snow. I want the other white stuff called sand. Thank you very much. Called sand, and maybe throw in a golf cart there for good measure. I want, yes, I want Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Yeah, I just do. Just do at this point because
Yeah. Love to hug you.
oh, Andy, you want to hug me? Well, we're going to make that happen. We're going to make that happen. I mean, no, yeah, we're going to make that happen. Well, that's why I'm going to a open state. I don't. I the COVID numbers were so hot every which way that and they will remain hot in Florida. But as long as you're careful about it and COVID goes away when you're outside, it doesn't go away when you're inside. No, it just doesn't. When you're in a small space, now granted my space isn't that small, but when you're in a house and you can't open up the door to go outside because it's cold and snow, and you can't open up the door I'm like, oh please, just get me out of there. Just get me out of there.
No.
Just get me out of it. No,
Yeah.
I'll be patient until May or June, but by August, when my drop deadline is, patients will begin to leave buildings, and patients will begin to leave the building, you guys. And so please, I want palm trees, I want coconuts, I want beach. That's all I want. But number one, I want coronavirus to go away, and I want the end of 2020 to go away too, because 2021 is going to be a better year yet. So I want to thank you guys for following along and going on this move with me, even though it's me going on this move. I think all of you are going on this move, and including Danielle, because she gets to hear the inside of it more than the rest of it. So I want to thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. And let's just appreciate the last moments of 2021. Appreciate moments of 2021. I repeat, appreciate the last moments of 2021. And
No, no, no,
okay, okay, oh, this is how bad I want 2020 in the. I meant to say, okay, what she said. Appreciate the last moments of 2020. I repeat, appreciate the last moments of 2020, and let's bring 2021 in like there's no tomorrow. Let's what
no, wrong.
you guys, you guys, you guys. Oh, at this point, I don't even know what day it is. But yeah, let's bring 2021 in like there's no tomorrow, and let's make 2021 the best year yet. And I'm dead serious when I say that, because I want 2020 in the garbage can just as much as you guys do. And let's make it a good 2021. And so next week it will be New Year's resolutions for 2021. And then the week after that, it will be the what's my temporary plan and Florida. So we get Florida into the mix. And then I am telling you guys one thing. I will document. Once I get down there, I will document everything that goes on. I will not document anything on the road. People have asked me to document you moving down to Florida with cerebral palsy, and people have asked me that. And there's no way on God's green earth. There's no way on God's green earth I will document it. But what I will do is when I get down there, I will start documenting again. Even though I want a break from content creation, but I will document where I can, and I will explain why I need to be. I will explain why I'm not documenting this whole thing when I get to the East Coast. There is reasons why I'm not documenting this whole thing. I'm only giving you dribs and drabs. There is reasons why I'm not documenting it, and so I wish I could document it, but it's not going to be. Time is not right to be documenting it. And so as soon as I get to the East Coast, I will continue documentation. And so we'll see what these next couple weeks bring, and Well, the plan is coming together. The plan is coming together. I just got a major piece of the puzzle solved as of yesterday. So I'm happy about that. And so the plan is coming together. So next week we'll talk about New Year's resolutions for 2021. And hopefully we can stick to those New Year's resolutions and COVID will subside. And then the week after the next we'll do 2 parts. One, why I'm not scared about moving to Florida, and the other one is going to be a plan once I get down to Florida. And so we will talk to you guys next week. And yeah, we will talk to you guys next week. And we'll see you guys next week. As I said, enjoy the last moments of 2020 and I'm not going to put the 1 in there because that's the wrong year. And so enjoy the last moments of 2020 and enjoy it with your family. And I know it's going to be tough this year, but I swear in 2021 that you can see your family again. And I'm not talking about via Zoom or via FaceTime. I'm talking about physically hugging your family. And so we are going through the same emotions that you guys are, and it's interesting. And so enjoy the last moments of 2020, and we'll see you guys later, you guys. Bye, you guys.
Bye. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah.
Thank you for following us. Bye, you guys.
Bye.